I'm Leeann.
I'm Ella.
And we're gay.
Mm-hmm. It's also DJ Psyched.
I was putting up my engagement ring.
Oh.
Cigarette? Happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride Month to all the other gay people out there. We tried making videos on our own separate channel, but that didn't last very long, honestly.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of work to put these videos together. Well, we're not going to do this very often. But on my channel, since it's Pride Month, I figured I should do more Pride-themed videos because I've just been, honestly, just kind of scraping videos together the last few weeks because of work and life. But I figured it'd be nice, since I am gay, to just use that as my gay content towards Pride Month. I started making a blog post about this, and I don't know if I'll finish it or post it. We'll see. But like, it was too deep in the beginning. As much as I do like value Pride and what it does for the Pride community, I think sometimes it's also nice to just sit back and enjoy our Prideness. And that's why today we just wanted to talk about our favorite like gay moments together. Since we've been in a relationship together for 11 months now, going on a whole year next month, which is exciting. It'd be kind of cool if we dated in June because then it'd be Pride, but we got July.
Yeah.
So we just thought we would share some of our favorite like Pride moments together and some of our favorite stories of being gay. Because as we've been gay together, we've gotten from like gay to super gay, which is why we have these outfits on deck. We didn't buy these. We didn't buy any of this for this video.
Mm-mm.
This is just what it's like to be gay. You know, you just end up owning everything with rainbows and gay stuff.
Yeah.
So we figured we would do 3 of our favorite moments together, starting obviously with how we met. And if you enjoy this video and you're gay, we would love to hear your stories in the comments, because that's fun. Why not? Okay.
Gay thread.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we could just start with how we met, because I was pretty gay before we met, but I was very in the closet when we met. I was like out to friends, some friends, most friends, but not out to any family, besides my sisters. I was out to my sisters, but like no extended family beyond that. Where were you when we met?
Kind of same boat. I mean, actually, a lot of my friends didn't really know.
Mm.
Not for any reason. Like, I knew my friends wouldn't really care. I was just like, I don't know. I didn't gotta tell anything until I'm dating someone.
Fair enough, because like that's the reason I didn't tell my family. I'm not going through telling people. It's awkward. It's just, sometimes it feels awkward telling people. Even when you know they're going to be accepting, it's just a weird thing to say. Like, I'm gay.
I don't want to make it a big deal.
Yeah.
Because it's not. I mean,
that's what you say, but we're like sitting here with all our rainbows making a Pride video. Anyways, yeah, so we were both still like relatively in the closet. So yeah, anyways, how we met though was through Tinder. Now, given the time that we post this video and we said we met almost a year ago, we definitely did meet in this pandemic. Back when it had first started going crazy. Like literally, we think we started talking like, it was in May?
Mm-hmm.
It was May, so it was like right when things had been like really bad. So
when everyone started realizing
yeah,
things were going to be bad.
That's when everyone was like, oh, this is going to last longer than expected.
Mm-hmm.
We need to be extra careful. So when we met, I was definitely in that boat where I was not hanging out with anyone at all. Like in our apartment, we kind of had a like no guest policy because one of my apartment mates had it. So like at one point, so we were just extra careful. So when we met, it was on Tinder because I was not going out to physical places. And we didn't meet up physically for a long time.
A long time, yeah. And I was, at the time, still seeing some people and working and stuff, so, yeah.
Yeah. I was in online college and I had an online job, so I didn't really go anywhere at all. Anyways, that's only important for a future story as to, it's good to know the basis of the fact that we didn't really meet each other in person for a long time when we first started dating. But
well, we didn't officially start dating until we had met each other in person.
yeah, spoiler alert.
Okay.
But anyway, so just to sum up the story of how we met on Tinder quickly, she super liked me.
Yeah, well, I regular liked her like 4 or 5 times and like not got nothing, so I was like, fuck it.
Yeah, I didn't even know you could regular like people that many times, but I didn't get on Tinder that often. Like
And I guess I did a lot. Because I had seen you like literally I'd seen her profile like 5 times, and I was like, hello.
Yeah, I know that the first time you super liked me, that had to be the first time I saw your profile, because I didn't recognize you at all. I was just like, wow, this cute girl super liked me. That was totally an accident.
Keep in mind, I've never super liked anyone on purpose.
My first thought was definitely that was an accident. There's no way she super liked me on purpose. Who super likes on purpose?
Can't you super like?
No. Nope, so that's why so many people have it in their bio, like, super liked on accident. So when you super liked me, I just, like, swiped right. But then when we matched, I was kind of nervous to text you first. And I also just, like, I just didn't want to text you first because you're 18. And I just felt kind of weird, like, reaching out to you first. Like, I wanted to make sure that it was, like, something you wanted. So that's why I just kind of stepped back.
I super liked you for a reason.
I thought you had super liked me on accident. Yeah, basically, I totally did not believe that you liked me. But then when you messaged me, I was like, oh my gosh, that wasn't an accident.
Yeah, also, I never message people first, so you were double special.
Oh. Yeah, I was really, like, surprised, and I was just really shocked for the most part that you... Well, first of all, I was shocked that you super liked me and that you messaged me first, but I was extra shocked that you kept the conversation going, because most people on Tinder left me on read, like, 3 messages in. I really never had a Tinder conversation that lasted into the next day. So when we were talking the next day, I was like, oh snap, this is something. So we talked for a while, and we kept the conversation going. We never let the conversation end. It was like one long, ongoing conversation.
And it was like good conversation.
Yeah.
It wasn't, like, there was no point where I was like, or something like that.
It wasn't like, how are you doing this morning? Oh, ha ha ha. It was like actually asking each other questions about what we liked and what we did. Yeah. And this was also around the time where there was a lot of protesting going on, so we were able to have some really deep conversations very quickly, which I think helped because we, like, had very similar point of views on everything. Anyways, zoom forward, haha, pun intended. Zoom forward to we had each other's Snapchats. Did you ask for my Snap?
Yes.
Yeah, and she asked for my Snap, so we had like been snapping each other for a while, and that's when it dawned on me one day. I was like, look, I really want to talk to this girl, like, and she made all those moves first. I should really ask her to Zoom with me, because, like, at that point, it would just be selfish of me not to have been the one to ask. So I did ask her to Zoom call me, and I was really nervous because I didn't want her to be like, damn, I don't want to Zoom call you, that's too soon. But she was super cool about it, and she was like, yeah, let's do it. And my favorite thing about the first Zoom date was how nervous you were to give me your email.
Yeah.
I had to, like, pry that out of her. She was like, I don't really want, like, I don't know, like, when you see my email, just don't judge me. I was like, I'm not gonna judge you, it's an email. And now I judge you so much for it. Not seriously, I think it's cute. But that was my favorite moment. So we had our first Zoom date, and it went really well. But what was it like from your perspective? Like, everything, like, just the Zoom date, like, how did you feel about it and, like, the lead up to it?
Yeah, I mean, I was really nervous, obviously, to do the Zoom date, but I literally have, like, Snapchat pictures of, like, when she first asked if I wanted to do it. So I was so excited. I was on the toilet. And, like, really, really, like, yeah, excited and nervous. And, yeah, that's how it was when we were first doing it. I was really nervous. My voice goes up, like, a whole nother octave when I'm nervous. And also, I drank a lot of water. I'm sure you thought that I was, like, a hydrated hoe. But I wasn't. I was just nervous. That's what I do when I'm nervous. I drink water.
Yeah, I figured that out on our first in-person date.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think our Zoom date went really well. I mean, when I first saw you, my first, like, thought was, like, wow, she's even cuter than I thought. Because, like, so, like, pictures are great, but, like, seeing someone move on camera, you get even more of them, and then when you see them in person, it's like a whole different, like, those are all different versions of a person.
Well, and you get to see, like, mannerisms and stuff.
Yeah. You saw that I twitched my face way too much.
No, I think it's cute.
But, yeah, so that was our first Zoom date. That was our first story. Okay, like, that's how we met, that's how we got together. We're a Tinder couple. Please sponsor us, Tinder. We would do it.
For real.
Because we could use the money. Okay, but we wanted to choose, we each chose a story that we wanted to tell, and I thought that for mine, I would love to tell the story of the first time that we Zoomed, and it was, like, what, 12 plus hours? Like, it was like, we started Zooming at night, and then it was the next morning, and we were still on Zoom together. And at this point in time, I was still, like, it was, like, summer. Like, pandemic had just started. I was doing online schooling, so most nights we would Zoom after I did my, like, classwork, because we'd started Zooming kind of regularly, as often as we could, and then at one point we got bold enough to, like, if we were bored, we'd be like, want to FaceTime? And so we Zoomed one night, and we just didn't want to end it. We were always bad at ending Zoom calls.
Yeah, our first Zoom, there was like a silence for like 2 whole minutes.
That's true, yeah. We just gotta stare at each other, not knowing if we should say bye or if we wanted to say bye or how to say bye. Because, like, I know you had something to do, but I had nothing to do. So I was like, I'll just let her say bye when she's ready to go, because I ain't got nothing to do after this.
I think it was probably one of the most awkward moments of my life. Like, we were standing there for like, and like complete silence. Just like looking at each other.
But we did end that Zoom call.
Eventually.
But I think on this particular night, I don't even remember, honestly, like, if it was like a Friday night or not. I just remember that, like, we didn't really have...
It was like a Friday or Saturday.
Yeah. So we didn't really have something the next day, so we could stay on longer. So every time we wanted to end it, we were like, well, we don't have work tomorrow. Let's just keep going. Mm-hmm. And one thing rolled into another. Like, eventually, we were on the call for so long that, like, I had ordered us sushi because we were getting hungry because we didn't expect to be on past dinner time. Mm-hmm. So then I ordered us sushi and we had sushi, and then we ended up, like, I remember this, we stayed up so late together. We ended up taking a 4:20 pic together at like 4:20 a.m. Mm-hmm. That's one of my favorite pictures. Birthday. Yeah. Shout out. But shout out to 420. Shout out to 420. But yeah, so we stayed until like 4:20 together, and then literally we were on for so long that we ended up like moving it to our phones, and we were laying in bed trying to say goodnight to each other because we didn't want to hang up, but we like clearly had to. We did this twice in a row. This is what it's like when you date during the pandemic. You get attached to being in a Zoom call or a FaceTime call, because we ended up doing that again like ages later when we were official. You remember that?
Yeah, but...
We were on that one call for like 16 hours.
Oh, yeah.
And we like napped for like 30 minutes together.
Here?
Yo, no, like, remember?
Oh, yeah.
We fell asleep on the call and then both woke up at the same time.
Yeah. That was funny.
So that was my story. That was the first time that we had Zoomed for like ages together. And I think that was definitely like a product of having met in the pandemic, because we couldn't see each other in person for like the first couple of months that we were dating, because, it's just, safety regulations. You weren't supposed to be around people, and we didn't have, like, neither of us had cars at this time, so it was kind of hard to plan a social distancing date, but we did eventually get to that, and that's the story she wanted to tell.
Our first date?
Yeah.
Okay.
Our first in-person date.
In-person date, because we had Zoom dates and stuff. But we planned a picnic at her apartment, like outside of it, and I had my mom drop me off. Whoa, I thought someone was knocking on the door. Yeah, so I was really nervous for our first date. I had just tried to bleach my hair by like 1.5 foot long hair. It was so long, and it didn't work. It looked so bad. It was a hot mess. It was like blonde in some parts, orange in some parts, red in some parts. It looked so bad, and I was really upset about it. Well, I braided it, and made it look cute. I did what I could. And so I got there, like at the time, I don't remember, the time we said we were gonna do it at, and my mom dropped me off. I was really annoyed. I don't know why, because you weren't close enough to smell me, but I was with my mom's boyfriend who smoked cigarettes, and I was like, ugh, I smell like cigarettes, but she couldn't smell me. But yeah, she was taking a shower or something. I was waiting outside her apartment just pacing for like 10 minutes.
Can I say why? Look, first of all, I would have assumed if someone was dropping you off that they were going to be with you until I got out there. But that's not what happened, so I felt really bad when I came outside and realized that. But also, I had kind of just, like, I was, like, getting out the shower because, like, you either came a little early or right on time.
Yeah,
I kind of wasn't expecting it. So I was, like, getting out the shower, about to get ready and get dressed. And it was honestly just because I was trying to make my outfit look good, because I don't normally dress, like, that good. At least before I met Ella, I didn't really dress good. So I was just getting out of the shower and trying to make my outfit look good because I don't usually look good, but I wanted to look good for my first date with this cool girl that I wanted it to work out really well with. And I'm sorry for leaving you waiting. You can continue.
It's okay. I don't even know if it was better or worse, to be honest. I know I was just, like, so nervous. But, you know, it happens. And I don't know why. I do this a lot when I'm, like, at an apartment complex. If I'm, like, meeting someone and I don't know where their apartment is, I look at every single window that is visible to me. Because I'm like, what if they're, like, peeking on me?
Oh, my God.
So I was, like, pacing, like, looking at every window. Probably look like a crackhead. It was also kind of sketchy place. They were...
What? I don't think my old apartment wasn't really sketchy. It was just at night it could get weird because college kids, but...
Yeah, I don't know. I was feeling a little bit unsafe. But then she finally came and I was like, oh my gosh, she's so small.
That was, yeah. I mean, my first impression of you is just because you're so, like, skinny and, like, a little taller than me, you looked way taller. It's like an illusion.
Yeah, that's what Anna said.
Yeah.
Like, dang.
Yeah, I was like, oh, she's kind of tall and she got long hair. Oh, she's so pretty. But I was like, yeah, whoa, she's skinny. She's skinny. I remember noticing that.
Thanks.
Skinny legend.
Yeah, I was also wearing a really good outfit.
It was. It was cute.
So yeah, then she finally comes down with like a bag full of gifts for me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
It's like a bunch of stuff, like, you know, stuff.
Plastic flowers, guitar picks.
Yeah, just like a bunch of stuff that like you had.
I think something I'd written for you. Yeah, stuff. Just, yeah. It's stuff that I wanted to give her when I met her in person. Like, every time we'd have a Zoom day, I'd be like, oh, I'll give you this, I'll give you that.
Yeah, and I felt so bad because I was like, I didn't bring anything.
Oh, I almost forgot that we did this, but at the time when we were Zooming and we couldn't meet each other in person, what we would do is that we would just, like, send each other Amazon gifts.
Yeah. I spent a lot of money on you.
Yeah, same.
But yeah, so she finally came and then we like set up our little picnic area and stuff. And our picnic blankets were not 6 feet apart. They were like 20 feet apart.
They were 6 feet apart, but continue.
No, they weren't. They were so far apart. They were not 6 feet apart.
It was awkward.
Yeah. So yeah, we were just chilling, you know, hanging out. You ordered Jasmine.
Mm-hmm. Our
so
favorite.
you went out to grab it, and one of the things you also got me was like a pack of sparkling water. So I was drinking it because I was nervous, and I had like probably not even that many.
I feel like you had at least 3 or 4.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay, well I guess I had a lot. And then I really had to go to the bathroom, and I felt really bad because you know we were doing a whole distancing day.
Hey, Leeann and Ella from the future. The camera stopped filming, and you know what? While editing this, I kind of realized that it probably wouldn't be a good idea to go with just the audio. I really want to apologize on my part for being awkward and not having scripted this much, but it's a little all over the place. But I do hope you still enjoyed it, and you know what? One day, we will finish the story of our first date, but right now, that's just not it, because we're tired. So, thank you for watching, and enjoy this montage of our outfits.
And stay gay.
Stay gay. Yeah, happy Pride. Do something gay for me.
I'm gonna do death drop. Like drag queens do.
The socks. The pants. She's got the shirt. And the hairband. And most importantly, the gay person in them.
Most important.
Tune in for another episode of Lesbians Unlocked.
Unlocked.
Should that be our segment name?
Yeah.
Go.
They have pockets.
Yay pockets.
Mm-hmm.
Yay flag. Yay shirt.
Hot. Do a twirl.